Soul Sync Soul Sync Sunday, the frequency of forgiveness. Soul Sync Sunday, the frequency of forgiveness. Well, we're looking directly into the camera. Say again that. Soul Sync Sunday, the frequency of forgiveness. The person who hurt you is stealing your future right now. Really is. Because you can't rise while you're anchored to resentment. Just impossible to do. Welcome, beautiful souls, to another Soul Sync Sunday. I'm feeling in the collective field right now. And what's coming through so clearly is there's a heaviness many of you are carrying, a weight that just feels familiar, almost comfortable in its pain. And so today we're diving deep into the frequency of forgiveness. And I want you to know from the start that this isn't about spiritual bypassing or forcing yourself to love and light your way through trauma. This is about true liberation, about reclaiming the energy that's been locked away in the prison of your past. So, this is what forgiveness isn't. Yeah. And let's get something straight right now. Forgiveness is not condoning what happened to you. It's reconciling with people who harmed you. It's not that either, it's not forgetting or pretending it didn't happen. It's not spiritual bypassing, shoving your pain under a blanket of everything happens for a reason. I mean, many of us do that, by the way. And it's not a weakness or being a doormat. And it's certainly not something you do for them. These are the lies that keep you stuck, the stories that make forgiveness feel impossible. What is forgiveness? What actually is it? Forgiveness is an energetic sovereignty. It's a radical act of refusing to let their actions continue to live rent-free in your nervous system. It's reclaiming the life force energy that's been trapped in resentment, even fear. It's choosing your freedom over their judgment. It's releasing the energetic cords that keep you tethered to past pain. And it's also about returning to your natural state of wholeness. Forgiveness isn't about them. It's about you. It's about your liberation. It's about your ascension. Yeah, your right to be free. It really is. Now, just feel your body, because you need to feel this in the body. I have a lot of people saying to me, I'm going to say you need to forgive, but I don't know how. I don't know how to forgive. Or I don't want to forgive. But the thing is, you're allowing them to take residence in your thoughts. And if they're in your thoughts, it's in your body, it's in your energy. Yeah. Now, I want you to just take a moment and breathe with me. 3 big, deep breaths. And big sigh. Just let your body, make sure that you're grounded, your feet are, flat on the ground. It's just, or if you're lying down, you're just sinking into whatever you're lying on, the sofa or the bed. Just nice, big, deep breaths in. And just let your body sink wherever you're sitting or standing. And just breathe. Just breathe. Just come into the present moment. Never mind the future or the past. Just stay. Take your attention to the spiritual cord that's above the head, at the crown. And just imagine you're opening that spiritual cord. You're just opening it up. It's always there. You're just taking your awareness to it, allowing it to just expand, and just breathe. And here's what most people don't understand. Resentment isn't just an emotion, it's a frequency. It's a vibrational pattern that gets locked into your cellular memory, your nervous system, your energetic field. Now, I want you to think of someone or something that you haven't fully forgiven. Now, don't force it, just let whatever comes up come up. And just breathe, because maybe somebody is maybe bringing people in that really you have severe hate to. That's okay too, You just breathe through it. Now, what I want you to do is I just want you to scan your body. Where do you feel it? Is it tightness in your chest? Is it not in your stomach? Are you feeling a sharpness in your stomach? Or is it tension in your shoulders or your jaw? You can even feel it in your head. And just scan. Take your time. Just scan the body. You're not trying to fix here. You're just paying attention. You're just going inwards. You're feeling if there's any resentment around the person or the something that you've thought of. Because this is the time to do it, to let it go. And just tap in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So just look at the quality of the feeling. Just tap into it. Is it heavy? Remember, you're not trying to fix here. You're just being aware. Is it sharp? Is it a burning pain? Is it hot? Is it cold? Just be aware. And how long has this been living in your body? Has it been living for years? Decades? Past lives? Just feel it. And just remember to breathe through it as well. Because that physical sensation you're feeling, that's your life force. That's your life force energy being held hostage. And every day you're carrying this. You're literally giving away your power to someone who may not even think about you anymore. Just feel that. Breathe into it. Now, the frequency of resentment versus the frequency of freedom is like night and day, because resentment, it vibrates at 150 hertz on the scale of consciousness. It's literally the frequency of victimhood. It keeps you small. It keeps you stuck. It keeps you playing out the same patterns over and over and over. Sometimes you even get sick of it yourself. But forgiveness, true forgiveness, vibrates at 540 hertz, the frequency of love, of joy, of creative power. So when you step into this frequency, you become a magnet for miracles. You become unstoppable. So now we're going to do something most spiritual teachers won't tell you to do. We're going to get angry. You're going to let the rage move through you. Because here's the truth. You cannot forgive what you have not fully felt. Now, if you're somewhere private, I want you to stand up and I want you to plant your feet firmly on the ground. And I want you to make fists with your hands, real fists. And just think about what happened. Really let yourself feel it, embody it. And boy, let that bloody anger come up. Don't judge it, don't spiritualize it. You're just feeling it. Yeah. Be in a safe space to feel it. And just make a noise. Scream, growl. Whatever wants to come out. Shout, whatever it is. Even if you don't want to let anybody hear you, scream into a pillow. And really do it. Let it out. And keep going. Keep letting it out. Scream even louder. Growl even louder. Because whatever wants to come, it will come. And move your body. Don't stand still. Move your body. Shake it. Punch the air. Stomp your feet. Dance even. And if you're not in a space where you can do this physically, do it energetically. Feel the rage in your body. Just let it move through your system. Give it permission to be there. Because your anger is not wrong. Your anger is sacred information. It's telling you your boundaries were crossed. Your sovereignty was violated. And your worth was definitely not honored. But here's where most people get stuck. They either suppress the anger or they get addicted to it. Both keep you trapped. And we're going to use this anger as rocket fuel for your liberation. Because now that you're moved through the energy, now that you've honored the rage, and just allow it to come. Because sometimes rage has been there for so long that when it does come, it doesn't want to stop. So if that's the case, stop this video and just let it out. Let it out until you feel spent. Because we're going to shift. Welcome back, by the way. We're going to shift into a completely different frequency. So I want you to place your hands on your heart and just feel that heart. Feel your life force. And repeat after me in a minute. Now you may have tears running down your face. Good. You may be bloody knackered. Good. You may feel very light. Good. There's no right or wrong here, by the way. And you're just going to hold on to your heart and you're just going to feel that soul, just the self. And you're just going to say, I release you from the prison of my resentment. And take a nice big deep breath in. I release you from the prison of my resentment. And just let that residue of that anger out. I reclaim the energy I gave away to you. And sometimes if you see the person in front of you in your visual, because your conscience doesn't know the difference between real and imagined. And sometimes what I do when I'm doing this forgiveness technique is I see them on a stage and there's a glass wall and they can't say anything, but I can say it. And you can scream, you can punch, you can even shoot them. I've had some people shooting the people who need to forgive, stabbing them. It's unbelievable what some people will do, cutting their heads off, their arms, their hands. Just do that. Whatever you need to do. Some people just talk very calmly. Because what you're going to say to them is, I choose my freedom over your judgment. I choose my freedom over your judgment. And I forgive you. Not because you deserve it, because I deserve to be set free. I deserve to be free. And take a nice big deep breath in. And now you just say, I call back all parts of my soul that were scattered by this pain. I'm calling them all back. All of my energy back. And I'm giving the energy that maybe I've taken through this forgiveness, this resentment, this anger. Give it all back. And just take a nice big deep breath in. And you just say, I return to wholeness. I return to love. I return to my power. And then I want you to visualize a thick, dark cords that are connecting you to this person or situation. And these cords have been feeding off your energy for far too long. So in your mind's eye, take a sword of light or ask one of your spirit team to give you that sword, because this is your spiritual sovereignty. And just cut those cords. But make sure when they're dissolving at the root. You can see the root of those cords. Demand for those roots of those cords to come out. See the energy that was trapped in these cords. See that energy just flowing back to you. And just feel yourself becoming lighter. Feel that energy returning. And now I want you to imagine a golden light entering through the top of your head. This is a frequency of forgiveness, of love, of your highest self. And just let this light fill every cell of your being. Allow it to come through that spiritual cord. Let it replace the old frequency of resentment with that new frequency of freedom. Because you are literally rewiring your nervous system right now. You're upgrading your consciousness. And this isn't a one-time thing. Forgiveness is a practice, not a destination. So here's how you anchor in this new frequency. Morning, you just say, I choose freedom over resentment today. And just check if there's any cords, scan the body. And then in the evening, you just say, where did I leak energy to old wounds today? Because you'll find after a few days or a week, or even a month even, because some people take longer, you'll find that that doesn't bother you anymore. And just clear those energetic attachments. Yeah, always checking in with your heart. And you'll know if that forgiveness has worked, because you won't feel any resentment within the body. They'll have gone. They'll no longer be there. And it will return, at the start, because that's normal. Because the old neural pathways are deep. when you feel yourself slipping back into resentment, don't judge yourself. It's just part of the process. Return to the breath. Breathe it into your heart. And remind yourself, this is not my frequency anymore. You don't want to be on 150 hertz victimhood. You want to be on 540 hertz joy. Choose again. Forgiveness is a choice that you make moment by moment. It really is. So if you came here today with carrying a weight that's never used to carry, and you came here believing that holding on to pain was somehow protecting you, well, you're leaving here knowing the truth. You are not your wounds. You're not your story. And you're certainly not your past. You're a sovereign being of infinite light. And you have the power to choose your frequency in every moment. Because the person or situation that hurt you, they don't get to live in your nervous system anymore. They don't get to dictate your vibration anymore. And they certainly don't get to steal your future anymore. Because you're free. You've always been free. You just remember it now. And I want you to just feel into this frequency that we've cultivated together. Because this is your new baseline. This is who you are when you're not carrying the weight of the past. Because every time you choose forgiveness, you choose evolution. Every time you choose freedom, you choose your highest timeline. Now, you're not the same as the person who started this transmission. Because you've literally shifted your frequency. You've upgraded your consciousness. Now go out into the world and be a walking embodiment of forgiveness. Stand in your power, not because you're weak, but because you're so bloody powerful that you refuse to let anything dim your light. And the frequency of forgiveness is your birthright. Claim it, embody it, be it. From my heart to yours, beautiful souls. Until next Soul Sync Sunday, you can't rise while anchored to resentment. But you can soar when you set yourself free. Love and blessings. And remember, please subscribe. It really does help the core. And if you really loved this episode, please let us know in the comments what you got from it. Yeah. How do you feel now? How do you feel at the start to how you feel now? That would be absolutely amazing. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.